Hi. When I tell people that I use like £50 yo-yos, they think I'm crazy because you wouldn't spend that much money on a yo-yo. It's just a lot of money. You can spend it on other things like fuel or stuff which you need. But like, I spend money like this on yo-yos quite frequently, and it's the average price for a yo-yo. Now, a yo-yo like this, which is probably like 50p, it comes back up to you. You can't do any good tricks on it. It's really cheap. It's not catchable. You can't even wind it apart. It doesn't have a bearing. It's horrible. Like, yeah. So don't get yo-yos like that. Yeah, that hurt. Because they've got a clutch system, which means that they come up. They don't have response pads, they don't have a bearing, which are all necessities if you're going to be getting, like, I can't even do rock cradle, a basic trick. Now, a yo-yo like this, the Omega Spectrum, that's a pretty good yo-yo. It's weighted, it's good, it lights up, it sleeps at the end of the string. I can do all my tricks. I can do a rock cradle, which is good. I landed a trapeze. Yeah, and if you see, it's still pretty narrow, but it's comfortable to hold. And if you wind it apart, you can see it's got an axle. You can actually wind it apart, which you can't do on the other. It doesn't have response pads. It's got a response system. But if you see that, that's like, it's not a bearing, but it spins on the axle, which means that you can get alright spins out of it. It's what quite a few people would start with. It's similar to the Fast 201 by Yo-Yo Factory. It's similar to the Fizz by Yo-Yo Tricks. It's just a pretty good yo-yo. Now, comparing it to a yo-yo like this, it's got stainless steel rims, which means you can get more accurate weight, which means you can have longer spins, it's really stable. This yo-yo is blasted. I could try, getting a gyroscopic flop out, but it's just a good yo-yo. Now, I can try powering through a routine, and it can do that because this is a powerful throw. It's a really, really good yo-yo because it's weighted. It's got a bearing, it's got response pads, grippy response pads. It's blasted. It's just a lot more better technology. It's better quality overall. It's just a better yo-yo. What else? Yeah, blasted, which means you can actually do grinds and things. It's got a flared out design, which means it's quite catchable. If I take it apart, which it does, which the 50p yo-yo doesn't, you can see that's got a ball bearing. I think it's got an 8 ball bearing. That means it can spin for probably 7 minutes, and it's got response pads. These are the type of yo-yos which professionals use. This one's by Duncan, it's called the Yoshikuda X. I did do a review of it if you want to go check that out. But it's a really, really good yo-yo. It's not as wide as I would have liked it to be, but, well, it's good. Comparing it to this, which is £45, it's a shutter. Standard shutter. Now, the shutter, it's fully unresponsive, like most professional yo-yos are. It's a signature yo-yo of Gentry Stein. He used it to win his first nationals and his first world contest. And this is where you should start. It's a fully unresponsive yo-yo. It comes with a ball bearing. It's blasted. It's pretty wide. It's got a really good weight distribution, and they're really readily available because it's a really good yo-yo. Now, this isn't going to work. Like, I don't know why I didn't, but comparing it to this, you just shouldn't really get it. You can't wind it apart. It's really bad quality, and you can't land a trapeze. It spins for about 2 seconds and it comes up. Less than 2 seconds, actually. You're just going to end up getting hit because it's not a good yo-yo. See, I can't wind it apart whatsoever. No matter how hard I try, which means it doesn't have a bearing, it doesn't have an axle. It's a really bad quality. The string which it comes with is really bad. It's fixed axle, so you can't tear it apart. Yeah, it's just pretty bad.